On my return home to Sydney, I bought a property up in the Central Coast. I've been in property for 12 years. 4 of those years have been spent abroad over in the UAE, in Dubai, where I headed up an industrial division for Savills. On my return home to Sydney, I bought a property up in the Central Coast, and that property was able to get approval for 5 townhouses. The conversations around my close friends and family were, why are you going up the Central Coast? Well, why don't you buy in Sydney? Because a lot of people like to buy next door to their mum and dad's or close where they can drive by. I ran numbers on a property in Western Sydney, and I also ran numbers on the property that I bought up in the Central Coast. Economically, it didn't make sense for me because the plan was to build them. And I was able to get a duplex site to get 5 townhouses up in the Central Coast. I would have been in very similar debt if I was to build both, very similar debt. The difference between the Central Coast and the Western Sydney property was the Central Coast was returning me $160,000 a year rent, as opposed to the Western Sydney was returning me $70,000 a year rent. Buying something in Western Sydney just to be able to drive past it and put myself in $2 million debt for no reason. But the conversation went from, why are you buying up in the Central Coast, to find me one in the Central Coast. I'll find me one, that sounds good, find me one. So I kind of fell into it by default. I've become a buyer's agent and well known to be a buyer's agent up in the Central Coast.